Hey, cousins. This is going to be a hot summer. It's going to be a hot summer. These pay-per-views are coming fast and furious with little to no build because they're only 2 to 3 weeks apart. It's a whole mess. Everybody itching because it's hot and, whoop de whoop de whoop. Now, I went and galloped my happy ass over to the microphone and did a Night of Champions preview, and then Paul Levinsky decided to move things around, and motherfuckers was like, I ain't going out there, so here we are. Here we are. I also did a SmackDown preview because I feel like the SmackDown is actually going to be better than the actual pay per view because you got three actual titles on the line. You got the United States Women's Championship. You got the Street Profits putting their stuff on the line, and then you got Nia Jax putting her knees on the line in a last one standing match for the championship against what is her name? Titty Time. Okay, so those three championships probably should have been on the show called Night of Champions, but I guess they're in Saudi Arabia. You know that's going to be booked in Saudi Arabia, right? That SmackDown before Saturday's pay-per-view. So everybody's going to Saudi Arabia because even the Raw is going to be early, they said, because they're taping it and it's supposed to come on at 6 o'clock. I have to double check that, but I know the Saudi Arabia, everybody going to be over there. So it's not like these people are like, well, I ain't going over there, so I'll be on SmackDown. No, they're going to be in Saudi Arabia. With that being said, let's run through this card real quick that's been updated and just give you my quick thoughts on how much I really, this is really just kind of thrown together, lightweight, disrespectful to the talent, even though they like, well, the talent, we want them to be with their families, but you're not concerned about how volatile the Middle East is. Now, they didn't give a fuck the last time when a lot of them got stuck in the Middle East and we had that SmackDown invasion angle because half the talent couldn't come back and it was a whole kerfuffle and that still was foggy. But money talks and bullshit walks. Now, the crazy part is these people knew that this was happening. And this is the matches that we got. We got two title matches, and Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring finals have absolutely nothing to do with the champions. Now, the King and the Queen, what they get when they win respectively is a shot at the title at SummerSlam. Okay? Remember that the Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Banks are floating around and running around, and only person that's actually in the most interesting person right now is Mother Caution. So I just want to throw all of that out there as we proceed in this preview. So let's go ahead and get started with the undisputed WWE Championship, John Cena versus CM Punk. CM Punk said, I don't want that blood sucking, dick sucking money. He said that to WWE superstar The Miz when he was riled up and felt some kind of way because they fired him on his wedding day. Well, things have changed. He said he won a shot at the title. John Cena said, you can have a shot at the title, bitch. You just got to go to Saudi Arabia. The same place where you said you would never give them people none of your blood, sweat, and tears because you were just so high and mighty. Well, this go round, CM Punk said, I got mouths to feed. One mouth named Larry, who has too many teeth, and CM Punk needs teeth because he is light on back teeth. So they're going to be down there giving the people what they want. Listen, I'm going to say this. Ron Killings. If he is still in play, because he got put down to the floor on SmackDown, I think Ron Killings can show up and run a DQ and continues his onslaught of John Cena, and CM Punk can look some kind of way, okay? That would be the only thing that makes this exciting, because honestly, who gives a fuck? Both of them is in the ring and can't really handle each other like that, but nostalgia, there you go. I think John Cena is going to keep his title either DQ or by just getting the 1, 2, 3 and moving right on. Moving right along, that is the one title on the card. We got the King of the Ring finals, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Listen, just give it to Randy. Randy been putting in work. Randy done gave his neck and ass to the business, right? That's what y'all said. Just give it to Randy so we could get John Cena versus Randy down to the SummerSlam before Randy packs it up and disappears and John Cena's his last time. Let's just get this over with. Chody ain't going nowhere, okay? Chody already won the big giant belt at the other Saudi Arabia situation. He won a Bolex or whatever they gave them people when it was champion versus champion. Just please let us get a break from Chody. He got interviews he got to do on his libation bus. It's fine. It's okay. Randy Orton's going to go over and become King of the Ring. That's what I think. Queen of the Ring, Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Listen, Jade Cargill, I know she's working hard. I'm not going to take it from her. This woman is a millionaire 2 times over and does not have to do any of what she's doing. Clearly, she wants to do this and wants to excel. That is the athlete in her. But after I seen her not be able to pick up Roxanne, who's like literally a sack of laundry, that really set with me. Like, you have these muscles. Is it just for display? You understand? Bianca Belair, we watched her carry Otis. Bianca Belair done showed her muscle. Them muscles just ain't muscling for no reason, okay? I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying. With that being said, Jade don't do with the small girls. She don't do good with the small girls that move fast. She was having difficulty with Naomi when Naomi was trying to mix it up with her too, okay? Jade does well with the Nia Jax. I think she would have a great match with Raquel Rodriguez. I think she would have a good match with Piper Niven. Okay, let's get some. I think her and Lash Legend is literally history in the making. Jade Cargill and Charlotte is just waiting there to happen. But when she's in the ring with them little girls, them little ladies, it just don't give. So this is probably gonna be a shit show. I'm gonna be honest with you. Either one that goes over. Asuka just came back. I enjoy Asuka. Jade, this seems to be made for Jade. Either one, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm picking Jade, but either way, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Depending on what happens Friday, Jade will be looking at Tiffany Stratton when they go to SummerSlam. And then, we still got Naomi floating around out there with her briefcase, just like Seth Rollins, aka OTC wannabe. He floating around too. And he could come in and fuck up the thing at any time, right? Okay, let's keep him moving. United States Championship, Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. This whole match is about feelings. You love me, I love you, I hate you. You hate me. That's the whole match. Feelings and a title. Jacob's gonna keep his title. Solo Sikoa got JC Mateo in his corner, and Jacob Fatu has Jimmy in his corner. So I wouldn't be surprised if these guys show up and mix it up in the ring to kind of add a little zhuzh. But for the most part, Jacob's going to keep his title. The P-Pal love Jacob, and the more gutter butt and, jive talking he is, the more over he is. Yeah, I mean? Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez is the new addition to this whole lineup. Has absolutely nothing to do with championships. Has nothing to do with it. I look back at some old lineups, and it was a mix of like 6-man tags and, but there were titles on the line. This is more of a bitch, you fuck me over, I'm fucking you over, and I'm going to do it until we get it where we need to get it. The wild card here will be Roxanne Perez. She's going to be in Raquel Rodriguez's corner. Them two eventually will be tag partners because Roxanne is going to pull a Naomi and say, hey, girl, let me help you, while she's fucking over Liv Morgan for some reason because Liv didn't like her. I don't know. And we know down to the fuck house, Finn Balor is using Roxanne to completely implode whatever's left of the Judgment Day. It's a whole thing going on. So I actually think this is going to be the match of the night. Why? There's history, there's chemistry there. When you have chemistry and history with your partner, they tend to want to work harder, do crazy shit because there's a trust there. I think this is going to be the match of the night. I think it is. I really do. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross has been in Sami Zayn's ass for months, talking shit to him, telling him he's a loser, telling him he's evil, he's fake, he's phony. Sami Zayn had enough. Punched Karrion Kross in the face. Karrion Kross and his wild ass eyed crazy bitch got the giggling, and apparently this was the plan all along, was to get a match and show the world that he deserves. Karrion Kross is the IWC champion. Karrion Kross does nothing with the viewing audience live. Now, why are they giving Karrion Kross a fucking title versus Sami Zayn in Sami Zayn's area of the world is dumb and beyond me. Because they're going to boo Karrion Kross to hell. Now, Karrion Kross is the heel, so that could be, in his favor. Or it could be terrible, and they don't have nothing for Karrion Kross, and this match is a bust. Are they going to mix it up? Sami Zayn going to give you what you want. It's going to be a match. I personally do not give a fuck either way. Sami Zayn's going to win. It's absolutely, completely predictable. And Karrion Kross, I don't know why your plan was this and not to go after the title. I'm not going to get it. I don't understand it. Don't nobody want no titles. Whatever. That is the matches on the card. You have 2 championship matches, and you have the King and Queen of the Ring finals. Someone will be crowned that night, and that's pretty much it. Just want to point out what's not on the card. The Raw titles. Io Sky and her title is not on the card. I know, be mad. What's her name? Becky. She's not on the card for her IC title. The women's tag titles are tied up. Who else? Who else am I missing? Am I missing anybody else on that card? Yes, how could I forget? No Gunther. Gunther is on hold until Goldberg lets the Ben Gay absorb into his kneecaps. Again, Tiffany's on Friday. Dominic said absolutely the fuck not. So there's no male IC title contention. That's really it. Zelina Vega's on Friday. The Street Profits is on Friday. And it's they wouldn't even showcase NXT. Why couldn't Obafemi and JC Jane get on the card and do a little zhuzh? Isn't that the third brand? It would give them a little bit more exposure. So Ruka and her flips, let her put on her little onesie like the girls got to do when they over there. Do some flips. Ethan Page, North American champion, him. She's the women's. Hank and Tank is a good time. Hank and Tank is a good time. NXT tag teams, they're a good time. I don't get it. I don't know. But that's really it. I just wanted to touch on the preview. It does not fall on me that there are no black people on the card. There are no black males. Let me say males on the card, because I know it is a point of contention, and Paul Leviskay assured us that he does not see color. Okay? No Carmelo Hayes, no Andrade, no LA Knight, nothing. Just the same old dry motherfuckers. Okay? With that being said, I'm gonna leave it right here. Y'all tell me what y'all think about what's going on. And I'll catch you on the next one.